The funny thing is, those early episodes of Supernatural, for the time, the special effects were great. But you look at them now, especially for me, that one, like even like the pilot, the burning on the ceiling, was pretty darn good. And they did burn down a building filming it, by the way, by accident.
Pilot episode, mom's death. This was 2005. Visual effects was not really what it is. Not even close to what it is today. But we didn't really have the tools of that trade when we were filming first season of Supernatural. Certainly the pilot of Supernatural. They built a set out in the parking lot. They built that bedroom in the parking lot because they set it on fire. That was a real fire. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, that was the Jess. It wasn't the mom, it was the Jess. They built a set in the parking lot. They lit the thing on fire.
Yeah, 3 walls, the roof, the thing, and there was 1 empty wall.
And Jared was inside this room. And I was outside the room. And I was supposed to wait. I don't think I've ever told you this. I was supposed to wait for a cue from the assistant director to run in and grab him. I did not wait for that cue. I wasn't even looking at him. I was watching the flames, and I could feel the heat, and I know, I mean...
I got burnt. My hair got singed.
I basically waited as long as I thought I could for you, and this is the first time we worked, this is the first episode. And I'm watching it, he's over here supposed to give me a cue, like, okay, now go. And I'm like, screw you, dude. I'm gonna try to make sure that this guy is safe. And the flames it burned much quicker than they anticipated. And it got so hot in there so quickly, I just ran in and grabbed you.
Yeah.
That was a difficult scene to shoot.
Such fun.
Running in and grabbing
safety
him
people,
with live fire.
And then they were like, as soon as you get warm, run.
Right.
And so
if you feel too hot, get out.
Yeah. Like give us what you can, but as soon as you feel unsafe or hot, get out of the fire. And then like fire trucks there, like full on fire department there.
I remember there was one take, and you were really emotional
trying to get into it,
in that particular scene. And I'm supposed to pull you back, and you were fighting so hard against me. And I was starting to get hot, and instead of me going like, we gotta go, I was like, I'm getting hot, we gotta
go. And that's when he went from like, that wasn't too heroic, maybe two seasons.
Yeah, maybe 2 seasons, maybe 2 seasons, or at least until my eyebrows grow back.
Exactly.
Oh, it burns.
In picking one randomly that I will never forget is in the pilot episode, where the brothers are in the library looking at the monitor and studying their case of the woman in white. That was actually the very first day of production on Supernatural. And we were filming in Glendale.
That's right.
At the library. And
let me try.
Got it. Dude, such a control freak.
I'll just never forget it, because that was day 1. And he and I were already having a brother-like scene where I think you reached for the keyboard and I like slapped your hand away, and like it was instant, and I knew then that like we had something that had potential, like that we had a rapport that could go a long way with a good show.
There was so much, and Kripke, I think one of the first conversations he and I had said, like, hey, have you read Joseph Campbell? And I was like, yeah, I did. My mother taught Heroes, Myths, and Legends in high school, and she's she's English major, and we were big readers in our family. I was kind of a nerd.
Yeah. He asked me, very similar conversation. He said, are you familiar with Joseph Campbell and that whole character archetype? And I said, are you kidding me? I love Evil Dead. Ash is like one of my favorite characters. And he kind of paused, and then he looked at me and he was like, I chose wisely.
He's like, put me behind a steering wheel and I'll do what I
He's
gotta
like,
do.
that's the Dean I wanted right there. That's it.
There he is.
There he is.
Perfect.